Welcome back, my brothers. So we have been reflecting on who am I, and today we shall reflect on the same question from another perspective, that is, from the perspective of consecration. So yesterday we reflected in the context, in the light of the Bible. Today, in general, when we say who are we, who am I am a consecrated person. And we hear so much about this consecration, vita consecrata. So what does it mean? Because very often so many expressions are used, but without meaning much, without reflecting much. So when you hear we are consecrated, what does it evoke in you? So what is the immediate thought that arises in you? So suppose somebody asks you, yes, you are consecrated persons, you are different from us. Can you just explain to us what it means? What will you say? This is very deep, it's very vast. You cannot simply say in few words. You begin to meditate about it. So anyhow, I shall put together all the answers which you want to give, which you do not give in humility. Like John the Baptist, he must increase and we must decrease. So that's why giving the preacher the chance to say. So the very first aspect that flashes in our mind when you think of consecration is set apart. Normally, that is what immediately somebody says. Consecrated, what you mean? Yes, we are set apart. Very true. But that is only one of the aspects. Because many times, many stop only with that. Yes, we are set apart. We are specially called. We are specially chosen. We are specially separated from the rest of us, rest of our people, in our village, in our places, in our relations, in our tribe, in our clan, whatever it is. So, we are chosen. We are separated from them. We are in a way differentiated from their life, from their life situations, from their backgrounds, all that. Then, there itself it implies still. If I am set apart, I must be apart. So mark, if I am set apart, I cannot be anymore a part of what I am separated from. This is very, very important, my brothers. We cannot anymore be a part of that from which we are apart. We must be apart and not anymore a part. And that is why we need to be different. Otherwise, what is the fun? We are chosen from among so many, and then still, if I behave the same way, if I pursue the same interests, and that's why in that context, my brothers, it is worth reflecting. If I am chosen specially, if I am called to be different, in which way I am different from others. Different, not just for the sake of difference by our fashions, by our way of dressing, all those matter a lot. but difference by the quality of our life. Difference. Make a difference by the quality of our life, by the quality of our virtues, by the quality of the values which we stand for and which we promote, by the quality of our fraternal living, by the quality of our spiritual depth, by the quality of the authenticity of our religious life, by the quality of the intensity of dedication to our mission and ministry, by the quality of our spirit of sacrifice and detachment, by the quality of our adjustment and flexibility, by the quality of our humility, our surrender, our loyalty, our fidelity, by the quality of our generosity in sharing. And my brother, let us continue to reflect. If we are called to be different, so in these senses, meaning that we must be certainly better than them, better than the outsiders, let us be very honest. In which way, to what degree we can say we are better qualitatively than the ordinary faithful? Is it in regard to prayer? Is it in regard to love for prayer, or in regard to the depth of faith? Is it in regard to the love for the Word of God? Is it in regard to spending more time with God? Is it in regard to giving priority to God and to the spiritual concerns in our life? If that is the case, perhaps some of us, us means not here, in general, some of the priests and the religious certainly will fall short comparing to the simple laity, because you can sometimes marvel at the depth of their faith, their love and craving for prayer, for the Word of God. You can see the desire for any moment of being with God. And you see how much they give importance, at least maybe some special seasons, at least to the spiritual concerns. And is it with regard to the spirit of adjustment, spirit of flexibility? We cannot be sure, because priests and religious seem to be people who find it very hard to adjust with some situation, adjust with some people, adjust with some work. Perhaps priests and the religious can be the people who can grumble a lot, complain a lot, agitated a lot, fight a lot. While, that's what Morning Star Seminary, just in front of the gate, you see drainage, smelling, and just beside that, slums. That's what sometimes you do not realize, the abundance of the blessings God is giving us. So we have to check and see in which way we can claim that we are better than others by the quality of our life. And that's why we know that we need to be better. So sometimes I say, if not better, at least equal to them. then it will be very sad, my brothers, if trees and religious prove themselves to be worse than the simple faithful. And that is the danger today of us. So, set apart how we are different from others. So, in that context, it is worth drawing our attention to three very, very strong trends, in fact, fundamental tendencies in every human being. So there is a tendency of comparison, competition, and imitation.